Next point from the solid state is p-type semiconductor. In previous video I already discussed n-type semiconductor. In this video we'll discuss p-type semiconductor. A p-type semiconductor is produced by doping a pure semiconductor material, silicon or germanium, with an impurity of group 13 element. You can just in this pure silicon crystal lattice. In p-type semiconductor, this is pure silicon crystal lattice. You can just add it. This is the pure crystal lattice of the silicon or germanium, and you can just add it in this pure crystal lattice. Impurity as a group 13 elements. Okay. P-type semiconductor how can form? A p-type semiconductor is produced by doping a pure semiconductor, silicon or germanium, with an impurity of group 13 elements. You can add group 13 elements. It may be contains boron, gallium or indium, like that. These elements contains less number of valence electron than that of the pure semiconductor. That means what? You know that silicon is 14 and its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p2 there. There is only 4 electrons in this valence shell. There is only 4 electrons in this valence shell. You can count the total electron. 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 2, 2, 14. There are only 14 electrons, but in case of this silicon atom, there are only 4 valence electron. But in case of boron, its atomic number is 5. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. There are only 3 electrons present in its valence shell. You know that you can simply small amount of group 13 elements added in this pure crystal lattice of the semiconductor material, but for the silicon atom there is a covalent electron. Each silicon atom has its own 4 electron in its valence shell, but so that's why silicon form 4 covalent bond. But in case of boron, in its valence shell, it is electron deficient species. It contains, there is no here electrons required form a covalent bond is 4. But in case of boron, there is only 3 electrons. That means what? It's 1, 2 and 3. And each silicon has 4 electrons. That's why here one more silicon there. So silicon atom electron, but here no electron. Here it is, this space is vacant. Here no electron. This is your hole. It is called as a hole. There are total 4 electron required for the form such a kinds of 4 covalent bond, 1, 2, 3. But here no electron. That means here you can see here only 3 electrons in its valence shell. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. But here bond formation between this silicon and this boron, there is one more electron required, but this space is empty. That means here hole present or vacant space. You can also call as a vacant space. Okay. So you can simply say that in this case what happened, this is your group. Simply p-type semiconductor how can form? A p-type semiconductor is produced by doping a pure semiconductor material, like silicon or germanium, with an impurity of group 13 elements like boron, gallium. You can add it boron, gallium or indium. Okay. In this case, what happened? I just shown here. What happened? Silicon has in each silicon has 4 electrons. That's why neighboring silicon can also 4 electrons, so it can share electrons and form a bond. But in case of boron, there is only 3 electrons in its valence shell. That's why this space is vacant. This space is what? Vacant. There is no electron. That's why it is called as a hole. Because 4 electrons required for the sharing with silicon atom. Okay, but boron has only 3 electrons. That's why here it can share with only 3 electrons, 1, 2, 3, another 3 silicon atom. But one there is another side, there is no electron. That means there is a hole. That means this species is electron deficient species. These elements contains less number of valence electron than that of the pure semiconductor. Pure silicon doped with boron. Boron atom has only 3 valence electron. Boron atom has only valence electron is 3, and it creates here the missing 4th electron creates an electron vacancy. It is called as a hole. Hole behaves as it has a positive charge. That means this is hole. That means it is electron deficient. That means here behave as a positive charge. The electron in partially filled valence band move under the influence and applied electrical potential. What happened when you can apply the electrical potential at that time? What happened? There is a hole, and when applied the electrical potential at that time, what happened? This electron can shift here, and this electron, neighboring electron, can shift in this hole, and this space become vacant, or it is electron deficient, and here generate positive charge. Again, adjacent electron can shift here, and here again vacant space or hole generate here, and again adjacent electron can shift here, and here again hole there. That means what? Positive charge, the holes move in the opposite direction. Charge carriers are holes. Here in n-type semiconductor, charge carriers are electron, but in case of the p-type semiconductor, there is a charge carriers are holes which behaves like a positive charge. The silicon or germanium doped with group 13 elements like boron, gallium and indium. That means this is due to the conduction of electricity takes place in semiconductor because of this positive charge or this positive hole, and that's why it is called as a p-type semiconductor. We already discussed semiconductor, insulator and conductors. In semiconductor there are 2 types. First one is intrinsic, second one extrinsic. In case of intrinsic, there is no any impurity added, only pure silicon or germanium crystal lattice there. Its conductivity is very low, but sometimes at high temperature conductivity increases. Extrinsic conductivity, there are 2 types, n-type and p-type. In n-type semiconductor, you can added a group 15 elements as a impurity, and in case of p-type semiconductor, group 13 elements as added as a impurity. In n-type semiconductor, the charge carriers are electron, but in case of p-type semiconductor, charge carriers are positive or holes or electron deficient or positive charge. So next video we will discuss magnetic properties of solid.